Ditto from 151 opens up a whole new dynamic when it comes to a Ditto box deck. Because of that transformative start, if you start with Ditto in the active, you can just replace it with any basic Pokemon in your deck. And if you throw it in a Baxcalibur deck, that means you could choose any of the following cards to put into play as soon as Ditto's in the active. We have Kyogre, Raging Freeze Lapras, Radiant Greninja, and the Unfazed Fat Snorlax. That's 4 Pokemon with very good attacks. 2 bench snipers, 1 paralyzer, and 1 big hitter. Oh, I also forgot to mention Eiscue with the block face attack, making it very good against the likes of Crams and stuff. So you can search for them with Ditto, and not only that, we still have the sudden transformation Ditto, which can use the attacks of basic Pokemon in the discard pile, meaning once those Pokemon get KO'd, you can use this Ditto to use their attacks again. Ultimately, it's a really funky and interesting way to go about playing a box deck, but it does seem kind of fun, so let's give it a go. But first, we actually have a new sponsor of the channel, and I have a good feeling that you already know who they are, and in fact, some of you probably already use their product. We're talking about G Fuel. Yes, the G Fuel that also sponsors KSI and PewDiePie. For some reason, they've reached out to this old fella with interesting flavors for the Halloween edition, like Hype Sauce Raspberry Lemonade, Blue Ice Blue Raspberry, and Watermelon Limeade, all of which being sugar-free and 15 calories per serving. So if you want to try it for yourself, definitely click the link in the description down below and use the code FTWTCG. Or if you're already a user of G Fuel, because it is literally the leading name, having like 350,000 5-star reviews, then if you want to support the channel, you can use that code for your purchases in the future. That would mean a lot. But anyway, thanks to G Fuel for sponsoring the channel. Let's get into some games. I think it's time to see the baby Ditto in action, hey? We're playing Nidos? Oh, that's so cool. I actually quite like that. Right, I'm going to throw an Artazon up here, and then I'm going to grab myself probably the Ditto, because what I want to do here is go double Mew, or I could Ditto into something like an active Pokemon like Snorlax, or maybe I could go into Kyogre. I'm not sure yet, but I like the idea of just getting this out. I like this. It just acts as a technically pseudo 4th Mew, because we play 2 Dittos. I think that's really cool. But let's Mysterious Tail. If we can get ourselves a VIP, that'd be solid. But no, we don't. I do get a Switch, however. Do I do that instead? No, I think I can attach Retreat and get away with it. I think getting myself a Rare Candy is probably more valuable. So here's a case where we need that Ditto to become another Mew, which is lovely, because I can then just go for the transformative start and go for the Mew. So hopefully we can dig a bit further and get a VIP pass. There is a case for me to Ultra Ball now, to be fair, but I'd rather VIP pass and then hold the Ultra Ball for the guaranteed backs. So if we get a yes, this is funky. I'm going to VIP now for Bidoof and Frigibax, and then from there, hopefully we can find our basics and get attacking. That is the Ditto doing its job, which is lovely to see. And a nice change of pace from my last video where things were always going wrong. There, it's an Artazon on that, it's not on anything, it's an Art. What am I doing? They're getting themselves a Nidoran male and an Energy. This one isn't a 0 energy deck. All right, good to know. Kind of troublesome because Nidoqueen prevents damage from basic Pokemon, which we are all, but we do have a lot of snipe. In fact, we could probably just win this turn if things go our way. Let's throw a Bibarel down. Think I'm going to Ultra Ball away 2 Water Energy, get myself the Baxcalibur. Just get me Baxcalibur. Then I Rare Candy into it. Kind of want to play my, oh God, what do I do here? What do I do? I think I'm Mew. And we go, oh, there's a Switch. Okay, that doesn't do much, except actually allow us retreat, so that's good. We have free energy in the discard pile, so I think I've just won. I think I have. I just go for a Retrieval on these 2. Get myself the free Water Energy. Oh, no, I haven't yet. I need to get, man, I flopped. It's all right, is what it is. I actually need to get myself a Greninja down, because that's what I was going to go for. So obviously this is a Greninja situation, right? But hey, maybe I just go for Kyogre, because I'm going to need to Iono here. I need to make use of my energy. Might as well just go for Kyogre and take out the active Nidoran, right? Either way, it's going to set up a future Greninja anyway, because we recovered the energy. So, hey, look, it kind of sucks, right? But I had no choice. Well, I did have a choice, I think. I don't know. Anyway, let's go for Bax on the Kyogre. Just like so. Now we know for sure we can definitely get an attack off. Good Iono here. Tempted to throw another Frigibax down, but our bench is already taken up by these Mews, which is, I guess, one downside. But either way, it is what it is. There's a Greninja, so we can definitely do that next turn. And I think we just go for a dynamic wave here onto the active. And if they bench another Pokemon, Greninja should be able to just get us there. Lovely stuff, mate. Absolutely gorgeous. There we are. Irida as well. Nice. And what's great is if this Kyogre was to go down, get yourself the other Ditto, you can dynamic wave again. So that's what I really like. Just adds an extra dynamism. Now, obviously, there's the caveat of the fact that you're going to have a hard time against Lost Box naturally. But Lost Box has already taken a plummet on the ladder. Obviously, in tournaments, you're going to see a lot of Lost Box still and Lost Zone archetypes. But on the ladder, there's so many little of them. Do you know why? Right? I think the majority of people want to play what is seen as the best deck in in format, right? And Charizard, what the hell? There's a Charizard here. Okay. Charizard is now perceived as that card, right? It's popular. People like Charizard anyway in the way the format is seen now. So they have obviously gone from Lost Box when I'm dropping Lost Box, played a lot of it, I'm bored, and now I'm going to go to Charizard. So I think there's a lot of loss of Lost Box and a sudden increase in Charizard, meaning there's a bit of room on the ladder for these kind of decks, which is nice for me. Not always though, when sometimes you don't want Charizard and that's all you see. There you go. There's a Charizard in this deck somehow. Anyway, they for some reason have benched a Squawkabilly, which is a no-brainer for me, bro. I have to just take it out. Like, yes, I could Greninja this turn, but I'm always sitting there waiting for a Greninja to happen eventually, so it's fine. I guess we'll play Irida ahead of time and just get some stuff here. I guess I can get some VIP pass to thin out. Maybe get rid of a Ditto, and I could also throw Lapras. Yeah, let's throw them. Could just do this and this, and that allows me to get this Ditto, which could actually use that Lapras attack anyway if needed. So I think we just Dynamic Wave onto the bench Squawk, take 2 prizes. Getting a bit on the riskier side, right? All things considered, because we give them an extra chance to get Manaphy down, and we're not doing the obvious Greninja play, but the Squawk was kind of an easy one. That said, the Squawk would have been an easier boss KO later on, right? I don't know. Also, don't know why they benched Squawk. They didn't need it. So this must be some sort of new player, I think. My Elo's absolutely at the bottom of the barrel right now, trying to climb back up, so here's what it is. There's a Charmeleon coming out, and now it's Greninja for sure. It's going to be Greninja all day, my friend. What's good though, all right, all things considered, we are seeing the deck work, which is nice. I don't even need to play anything right now. I just got to keep going. Let's do a Moonlight Shuriken. That's lovely. Bob's your uncle. Let's take out, I believe we'll go for the Charmeleon and the Charizard if they have Rare Candy going on in here. I would rather Charizard not come out. That's just too many problems, bro. They've scooped. Okay. All right, good to see our deck doing its thing. That's lovely. All right, playing Solrock Lunatone. Seen this deck pop up a couple of times recently, but it's clearly just a new player playing with a Solrock deck. I'm sorry if I've ruined your day. I apologize, but game's the game, innit? Maybe if it's a person who's new, they can see it and go, oh, I want that deck. Probably not. Right, Ready Greninja coming in. They go for a Trekking Shoes after that. That's another Solrock they're getting rid of, actually. Oh, okay. That's an interesting choice. It's our turn. Let's see what we get. We do have the Ditto in the active, which is nice. The Switch is also pretty solid. Let's see if I can transformative start here for another Mew. That would be kind of cool. If not, it might actually be worth doing a Frigibax and then just switching into the Mew that we have in hand. I think that makes more sense, right? Because I could do this and then just switch into the Mew. Yeah, that's lovely. And I can ask them for a Bidoof. Bro, this Ditto is so cool, man. It just, like, for setup decks, it gives you that extra opportunity to just get the cards you need to bench. It's really nice. It also almost acts as a pseudo nest ball of sorts, but a pseudo Pokemon set. I can't describe it in any other way. Anyway, let's go for a Mysterious Tail. We also have a Reader for a guaranteed VIP pass. I'd rather get myself a Rare Candy though, but honestly, maybe we just go for the VIP pass and we can get ourselves, what can we get here? We could get Greninja. I like Greninja, to be fair. Or I could not have Bax in hand though, right? So I don't need to get, maybe I'll just get Rare Candy and Greninja. I think that makes more sense, no? Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes much more sense. I like the idea of VIP pass, but I could have a little cheeky concealed cards here, guaranteed Bax next turn if they don't, you know, get rid of me. Get rid of me? What the hell am I talking about? Let's get rid of me. You know what I mean? If they don't Iono me and disrupt me. They go for an Artazon there and grab themselves a Solrock. Or an Artazon. Sorry, my bad. And it is a Tricking Shoes for an energy switch and a concealed cards for the Greninja and a Sun Energy onto the Lunatone. And that's a Solrock again, Sun Energy. An Ultra Ball. Lovely though is they haven't benched the Manaphy. They're easy for us, mate. Little cheeky Greninja. Boom, boom. And you took it. There's a Research as well. A pretty good turn for him, all things considered, though. I'll give him that. But we are going to cause some problems, that's for sure. There's a Moonkinesis on the Mew, which is not that big of a deal. We do need to get some energy, however. I could Ultra Ball the energy away and use that super energy retrieval, but I'd rather use that energy retrieval later on. So let's just hope we can... Well, there you go. That's a bit of raw draw there. I mean, this guarantees the Greninja rather than trying to risk it for a biscuit. So I think I'll just conceal cards here and go for a retrieval, man. I think, yeah, I do like... Oh, we had it anyway. Oh, what am I doing here? Right, let's just retrieval. Let's go for it. Get rid of these two. Recover some energy and go for... I could also Artazon here for something. Don't think I want Ditto now because I've got nothing in my discard pile to use it. Really, have I? No, I don't. So now I think maybe going for a Lapras would be good because I'm assuming that Greninja's going down next turn and then Lapras can get some paralysis action in. So I think we do that. Lapras is really good in this deck, man. Right, let's get Lapras down and then we'll go for Super Cold onto the Greninja. I'm also throw one on the Lapras because why not? Right, Iono time, baby. Let's go. Okay, nothing too great. We get Frigibax and Baxcalibur. Do like the Ditto, but I don't think I need to do anything with it just yet. Also, Superior Energy Retrieval is quite nice, but we need to be cautious because we only actually have 2 in this deck. Again, I think I could throw another Frigibax. That could be a good idea, to be fair. Because if they boss, KO my Baxcalibur, I'm in trouble. normal. So, well, actually, to be fair, if they do that, then it might actually be worth super colding now onto the bench Lapras, because you never know. And then I'm going to go for a Moonlight Shuriken and just take out... Do I go for... They're only hitting 120. I could get rid of 2 Solrocks, but I think I'm just going to get rid of a Lunatone and a Solrock. That's fine. And if we somehow survive this turn, weirdly, then I can go for another Solrock KO. Bibarel, oh, we're talking now, baby. Let's go. I think we're already talking, but our conversation just upped a little bit. There's Cobalion. We don't need that in this matchup. In fact, I'm considering cutting this. I put this in there for the Charizard, but it turns out the maths doesn't really matter because Charizard's 330, and this would fix up maths to ideally a 310. Sorry, a 320, if I'm correct. Yeah, we'd have to have a Pokemon at least hit 200 for the Lapras to have any sense, or at least hit 190, I think. Yeah, because the Lapras would then go to 140 on the Zard, and then we don't have any Pokemon hitting 190 on the dot. So yeah, I think maybe cutting the Cobalion for a different water attacker could be good. You could also throw a Mew EX in here if you want to. I wanted to keep this exclusively single prize though, so that's why I haven't put Mew in here, even though Mew is kind of a good card for it. I just decided not to. There's an energy on the Mewtwo coming out and a Lunatone on the bench. So our Greninja will go down, unfortunately. We do have a Rod, maybe, but it's a big ask. I'd rather just get the paralysis going, you know what I mean? Because it means that Mewtwo can get stuck, and we can maybe try and find our Kyogre to finish it off. Let's see. Either way, that's Greninja gone, and done and dusted. He's out of the picture. Throw the Lapras up, and let's get cooking a little bit here. So, oh, I can throw Ditto down, throw a Bibarel down. I can now Ultra Ball, get rid of Eiscue and Cobalion, get myself that Kyogre, and I can Superior Retrieval it away. I'd rather bench it, though, and have more use out of it. So I think I'm just going to do that. Yeah, we don't have to get rid of it. I can also Irida here for a Rare Candy. Yeah, that's lovely. Let's get Manaphy, and we'll just get another Bax going. That's nice. And then from there, I can go for Lapras. I just want to be super cautious with my Retrievals because it's going to get dicey with only 2. I guess it's a case we made for free now, so maybe cut the Cobalion for a 3rd Retrieval. That seems like a good shout. Either way, that's lovely. Nice paralysis on the Mewtwo. They may not have any sort of out there as well. Switch out. Trekking Shoes coming in, and they get a Sinnoh, but they ditch that, of course. And that's an energy on the Mewtwo. Sun Energy coming in to do the Lunatone, and another Sun Energy for the Lunatone. And that's a pass. Lovely stuff. The paralysis has done its job. Rightio. So I think I retreat this Lapras manually. Unless we get a switch off Bibarel here, that'd be even better. But no, we don't. So I think, yeah, I'll retreat manually. We've got to take the KO with Kyogre. You know what I mean? So let's do that. I'm gonna Retrieval away the Manaphy and the VIP pass. Let's recover these bad boys. That's looking good. And we're just gonna go for a dynamic wave. There's also a case to be made for Defiance Band in this deck, especially with the Charizard stuff. You could Defiance and then Cobalion and then fix the maths, but that's just a lot of work. I mean, you're a single price deck. You already have a good advantage into Charizard for that. So yeah, let's not worry too much anyway. We're gonna be taking a KO on the Mewtwo. I think it's a definite that we throw energy on that Lapras. This is the lovely loop of this deck, and Ditto just helps that because you could do it literally with Ditto alone, right? If they're both KO'd, or in a discard pile, you could just Ditto the Lapras attack, then Ditto the dynamic wave, right? Which I think is really neat. Anyway, nothing to recover with Rod of any great worth, unless we do need to recover the Eiscue for the Lunatone, but I don't think that's a big deal right now. So I think that's a simple dynamic wave, and what's so good is it just brings the energy into hand. That's the amazing thing. 180 there, finishes the job, and Lapras, if this Kyogre goes down, is going to come in and do some dirt. All right, there is an energy and a Solrock. There we go, coming in with the Lunatone. Do they have another? They should, yeah, and that should be able to get him a KO. Now, this is an example, right, where it might actually be beneficial to use Ditto instead of Lapras, because I could just Ditto and go for another dynamic wave onto the Mewtwo and maybe try and boss it up for game with the Lapras, right? I think that's better off. So I think we're going to do just that. Irida, can that get me anything here? I mean, to be fair, it's better than playing nothing. Gets me a switch. I'll take a switch. Oh, do I go for an Ultra Ball, try to thin? No, I'll take a switch. That's fine. All right, there is the Bax Super Cold coming in, and that's 4 energy on the Ditto. I love how quick it is now. That's lovely. And just to be on the Ultra save, oh, to be fair, I could have done something else. I could have tried to dig for a Greninja play, because I could have Rodded, and then tried to find a way to get Greninja out, but I'll get it back anyway, just in case, and get 2 energy. That's fine with Rod. Let's go for Industrious Incisors. If I get Greninja, I'm going to be fuming. No, okay, we don't. We'll throw an energy on the Lapras to be on the safe side, and that is going to be another dynamic wave, this time onto the Mewtwo. No Manaphy is definitely punishing him, that's for sure. There you go, lovely stuff. I actually like how useful dynamic wave is. It's very hard to get going, but once you do, the fact that it brings the energy back into hand means you're effectively hitting 180 for like 1 energy, because that's all you're losing once it goes down. Obviously, you need to charge it up with the Baxcalibur, but once you set that loop up, it really is technically a single energy attack for 180, which is such a good deal, especially when you're 2-hit KOing everything. You know what I mean? It's good. There is the Moon Kinesis, and that is going to be game. In fact, dare I try to go for another Ditto? Is it worth it? Is it BM? It's a little bit BM-y, isn't it? But I kind of like, I want to maximize. Let's see what we get off the top deck before we decide. VIP pass. Let me just check quickly. There is another Ditto, but there's no way to like just guarantee energy into hand next turn without really digging, even though we're likely to get it. I'm going to say, hey, look, I had it, but the boss is more than enough. Yes, it is more than enough to get me there and get the deal done. Lovely stuff. Goes to show how powerful this deck is if your opponent isn't playing a Manaphy, but obviously Manaphy is something to take into account. Doesn't mean the deck's bad though. When the Manaphy's in play, you still have like Thumping Snore, and you still have Dynamic, you still have like big attacks to use anyway. Regardless, that is a nice cheeky win. We are playing Calyrex. Wow. All right, I'm down for this, bro. This may be a scenario where we don't actually need that Ditto to do anything too wild, but it can just get us a basic out, so I'm all right with that. Right, let's Mysterious Tail here. Oh no, I should have VIP'd first, right? Because then I would have thinned my deck down. Yeah, I've done that wrong. Oh well, let's just go for VIP pass. Let's get ourselves the evolution Pokemon. I always like doing that because then I can at least start working on them. Now, I don't know what's going on here with this deck in particular, right? I don't know if it's worth holding Manaphy or not, but I would like to get another Mew out, you know? I don't know. That said, they're probably not getting the KO next turn. If we have Mew, we can hopefully find Rare Candy and get the guaranteed Baxcalibur, and then from there, we're talking, right? Let's just end turn and see how it goes. It's a great thing about, I lost track. I was going to say something and then I forgot. That sucks. Anyway, Adventures Discovery, and they get themselves all their stuff. There's a Hatterene in here. Doesn't Hatterene move damage counters if I'm right? I'm not sure. All I know is we have some good bench situations happening here because there's a lot of Pokemon here we could work on with Greninjas and with the Kyogre and stuff. That's lovely to see. Just hoping they don't have any crazy bench snipe going on. What could they have? They could have Articuno, right? But that's really all that's available for this kind of deck. I don't know. Shadow Rider always has like so much support, but it's just outdated, unfortunately. Like it's got so much stuff, right? You've got the Clefairies, you know, you've got, well, Hatterenes of all things. You've got Articunos, you know, you've got, you could arguably say Mewtwo. There's another one that I'm thinking of that I'm forgetting. That was pretty good with Shadow Rider. Oh yeah, there's obviously the Shadow Rider Path deck, right? The Shadow Rider has so much, but it's just weirdly, it kind of got caught down by power creep. Plus its weakness to dark means Charizard just shuts it off, which is great news, huh? Anyway, let's see here. So we have the guaranteed Baxcalibur. That's lovely. But in this case, I can actually get a different Pokemon, which is nice. So I think, obviously we get a Rare Candy. Do we go for a Greninja and try and soften up some stuff, get it ready for Greninja's a 90, 180 would be after that. Is it 270? Am I getting it wrong? 260, which isn't really anything too crazy to talk about. Maybe I go for a Kyogre and try and swing, but then that's less damage. Sorry, no, high energy account, not less damage. I could also Eiscue. I don't know, right? I think we Greninja. I think we Greninja. Lowest attack cost, highest reward for it, so I think we do that. Plus, that's the one Pokemon we can't use with Ditto, so that's okay. Oh no, maybe I should have got a Pokemon that could have attacked and then, oh yeah, see, there's things, bro. There's thought processes happening here, okay? I'm trying to think. Right, let me Mysterious Tail, though. And there's another Ultra Ball, but I kind of like the Retrieval. No, the Retrieval's only going to get me 2 back anyway, so I might as well just go for the other Ultra Ball, which weirdly, that one has a low resolution in hand. That's odd. Right, we know for a fact, though, we're getting rid of you and, oh, do I get rid of the Ultra Ball then? I would like to also get myself a Bibarel. Let me think this through. I think I get rid of an Iono, of all things. I think so. Let's get Baxcalibur out, and I might actually have to discard Ditto here. Oh, no, I can't go for a concealed card, though. But the odds of me finding the energy. The Switch will guarantee the Greninja into play. Okay, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit here. I'm going to go for an Ultra Ball, get rid of Ditto and the energy. It's a bit of a shame we're losing our Dittos and stuff, which is kind of the point in the deck, but we have to play with what we're given, right? Because then I can get Bibarel and hopefully find some energy, which is a risky thing, but we're going to try it. If I can just soften up some Calyrexes, that's what we're looking for, right? Let's go for that. Come on, we just need 2 energy. I played 12. Oh, no. Well, that didn't work out now, did it? All right, then. I'm going to Ultra Ball these Eiscue away, and I think I go for a Ditto now. Let's do that, because then it just means I can use my Ultra Balls a bit better, although I think I only have like 1 left. You know what I mean? This card's going to be a bit easier. I think we can steal cards here. I might have to just retreat into Mew again and let it take the L. Oh, of course we top deck the energy. Oh, we just whiffed by that much. Oh, it's a shame. Do I go to Mew? I think I do, right? Because the thing is, Cresselia can't KO this, but they're just going to retreat, right? They've used their V-Star power. I'm going to retreat. This Greninja staying alive is far more important, so it's got to happen, right? Let's accelerate there. It's a shame the Ditto can't be used after the first turn. Kind of sucks. I'd love to be able to throw that down and be like, right, I can just get whatever I want in the active, but it's only during your first turn. By the way, the wording is so misleading. Once during your first turn. It should be once only during your first turn. Is that just me? Or am I just bugging? I don't know. Either way, I think they made the right call here because they've got their Shadow Riders out and we need to do some work. One card, though, that's going to be very strong is Lapras. Lapras is going to be so good. That paralysis is going to be nice. Their switch options seem a bit questionable, switch card and stuff. So it seems like they don't have much in terms of retreat options when it comes to being paralyzed. So that's good. So finding Lapras is also going to be very strong. Right, there's the Calyrex. Maybe instead I try and look for for the Lapras instead of the Greninja. I think that might be better now, no? With the change of context here. Because I could just try and stick them. They've also used the Switch as well, so their pivot is already quite weak. Meaning, yeah, it could be worth a Lapras paralysis here. And that's looking pretty good. Right, let's Iono. I know I've got rid of an energy there, but I'm going to Iono. We have Retrieval and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. Come on, give me something. Okay. Kyogre isn't that great, all things considered. And I have to start benching everything so I can draw some cards. I might have to just Greninja here, you know? I might have to just Greninja. It's going to Mew down, and I'm going to have to try and find an energy. God, we're just getting a bit unlucky in our draw, which sucks so much. Cobalion's not needed here. If I could just find one energy, at least let me get an attack. No way. Oh, do I have to pass it again? What is going on? I should have retreated as well. Oh, I'm on tilt now. What can I say? I'm just getting energy at the wrong time. It's just an unfortunate hand. Like, this deck can obviously play. It's just, yeah, it's just not happening. Oh, wow. There's the Shadow Rider again coming in. The good thing is we're a single price deck. That's the good thing. Lapras is just going to be so good. Right, well, Irida's going to be clutch here, right? Because I can Irida for Lapras plus Retrieval, which means I can at least get a Lapras swing in. That's what I'm hoping for. Worried about their pivot, though. Their hand's very big, plus a worker. But if we can get Disruptive here, that could do a lot of work for us. There's an Articuno coming down now. I was worried about that. Giving them a snipe option. Oh, my God. How much energy we got into play? That's your whole deck, bro. Fair play. They just went turbo. That was mental. Gotta hand it to him, man. Gotta hand it to him. Let's the Mew. All right. We already got a superior energy retrieval. That's good. That means I can get myself a Switch, which I don't have. So that kind of sucks. Let's get Lapras. The one Pokemon that I need. It's just there chilling. Fine. Superior energy retrieval. Let's throw the Lapras down. I'm going to use Superior to get rid of the Snorlax and Cobalion. Gives Ditto some extra stuff. There we go. Just worried about our energy now. That said, half my deck is energy because they clearly don't want to show themselves. Let's Mysterious Tail first. And we'll go for the Rod. Rod is nice. Rod is nice. And we'll attach, accelerate to the Lapras, and hoping we can just buy ourselves a turn here. That's what we want. And we will retreat. Let's go for that. Could draw one with Bibarel. I'm not against it, to be fair to you. Let's do that. Frigibax, not really great, but we can now Raging Freeze, thankfully. And next time we could even Kyogre. But I think maybe it might be worth doing something else. I could Cobalion. Two of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a basic energy. So I could actually bring some energy into play with Cobalion and fix the math, because that would bring us down to this down to 280, which means a Kyogre can do the job. But then they've got Hatterene to move damage, so that's annoying. They could ping the Mew. That's probably better for them, but no, they're going to do that. And that, funnily enough, actually throws off the maths. That's kind of annoying. There's an energy down on the Articuno. I am not feeling good. It got an escape rope. Oh no, there's the Mew. We can Lapras again, though. That's the good sign, right? But we are falling behind quite fast. That's what I'm worried about. Plus the Hatterene's going to be a pain in the backside. Maybe I gust up the Hatterene and just say no, but I don't know. I'm going to have to gust up this Articuno. What am I talking about? Gust up this Calyrex again and just pray for the best, I guess. I'm going to Super Rod here and bring back a Ditto and a Greninja and some energy. I think that's a good call. Again, getting Industrious Incisors. I could Superior to Thin, but I don't like that. I will Bax onto the Kyogre here and then go for another Raging Freeze, hoping they've got no pivots left, or switch outs is what I'm trying to say there, not pivots. Right, there's 120, so we now can KO with pretty much anything, and I can maybe manually retreat to Kyogre, then be able to pull it off after this, and then hopefully try and find a way to keep using the Lapras with Ditto and try and get another Calyrex out of the picture, basically. Nope, they're gonna do that. Oh, that's great. Well, I could just throw Kyogre and use Ditto as Kyogre anyway, it's fine. So Ditto's gonna be doing some good. Another switch, bro. How many switches do you have commitment issues? You keep switching? What's going on? God's got so many switch options, it's actually starting to concern me. Jesus, constant. Right. Ditto, do some work here, yeah? We can Lapras again with Ditto, it's fine. But my God, can you stop switching, please? Absolute pain in my backside. Let's Superior Energy here. Get some energy back. And let's just slow this down a little bit, please. Jesus Christ. Right. Let's accelerate to Ditto here. That's a 1, a 2, and a 3. I think we only need 3. I might Lapras. I could Kyogre here for KO, but we have one more turn with it, right? So I think I'm just going to go for this. Get a Greninja. Get an Ultra Ball. Let's throw Greninja down. I think I'm just going to go for an Incense first. Incisors, not an Incense. What am I waffling about? I can get rid of you. And I think I get rid of Irida. I think Irida doesn't have actually that much use case anymore, to be fair. But I could get another Ditto and just start using Ditto, you know what I mean? That said, I would like to have Manaphy back, because you're just a concern. Oh my God, we just lose next turn. We have to Lapras this turn. And then somehow take out we can take out the Articuno next time. We can. I think I go for concealed cards here. Yeah, that's fine. Artazon, I'm not really supporting. I think we just go for Lapras's KO. No, Lapras swing, sorry. Let's Raging Freeze. And then next turn, what I think I do is I think I go for the Articuno KO, so I can remove that just being their easy prize for game. I just need to somehow here take out 2 Calyrex. I just don't see that happening. Yeah, that's tough. Right, we've bought a couple turns here that I swear to God there's another switch. I'm going to lose my head. There's another energy down. Oh my God, this deck is just flying by. There's another Underworld door. How many energies energy is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 energy. What are you doing? Is that 16? Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12. Wait, might be more. That's 14. No, that's 16 energy. What? All right, they've got no switches left. That's a given, right? I'm in trouble here. I'm in trouble, okay? I don't know what to do. I think we Iono. I think we take out the Calyrex though, right? Yeah, I think we take out the Calyrex. Then we try and get into position where they KO us, and then we come back, use Lapras, hopefully on this Calyrex, and then finish it off for game. Let's go for Baxcalibur here. Throw that onto the Ditto. Not gonna Artazon. I'm gonna Iono though. Okay, that's good. Get rid of their massive chunky hand. That's a lot of energy. Just saying, which is useful, but I'm not going to accelerate it just yet. I think we just go for a not thumping snore. What am I doing? Dynamic wave. There it is. Okay, dynamic wave. To be fair, there is a case we made that I accelerate to the Ditto here, because if they even go for the Articuno KO, I still dynamic wave anyway, and I've got energy in hand. So I think it's fine to do that in case I get Ionoed or something. Then again, I do have Bibarel. I'll never use that actually. I forgot about that. We have Boss, which is really good. So even though they are getting all the luck in the world, I think we might actually have a good chance of winning here, unless I'm on full copium. Let's dynamic wave onto the Calyrex like that. That's a KO. And then all we got to do is once we get KO'd, we got to boss up the other Calyrex, paralyze it, and then it should have enough damage on it where we can just go for a dynamic wave or a thumping snore, whatever, just take a KO on it. There's an Avery. God damn it. I think I can get rid of Greninja on this one, to be fair. And then Underworld. How much energy? What the hell? Do you have 20 energy in it? They have so much energy. It's so mind-blowing. Their deck is just energy and switch cards, clearly. This deck has been designed to hit me hard. Oh, I've got to worry about Hatterene as well. Oh, we've got basically 2 turns left. That's a yikers. Another energy? What? I'm blown away by how much energy this deck actually has behind it. Oh my god. I think that's up to 19 now, isn't it? 3, 6, 9. That'd be 10. Plus 5 is 15. They're at 19 energy. What's going on? Right, well, funnily enough, they decide to hit me with the active one, and that actually kind of sets us up here, assuming they don't have any switch left. They have to be out, right? There's no way they're not. I am going to Baxcalibur onto this Ditto in case they go for some sort of Iono play, and we can at least guarantee the dynamic attack. And then, yeah, we go for Lapras's swing, the Raging Freeze for 110, and I believe, regardless, yeah, even with the Hatterene, we are KOing that for game. Wow. Jesus Christ, this game is an absolute roller coaster. Escape rope! God damn it! Bro, are you kidding me? You're laughing. Oh my. Nearly 20 energy. Switch, escape rope, switch. 5 switch outs in a deck with 20 energy. I am fuming. This deck was designed to hit me. It was designed to beat me. They knew what was coming. They saw the paralysis a mile away. Now that is tinfoil hat territory. How the hell was that game? And that is the beautiful Ditto box deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, I actually quite like this deck. I actually think it's really fun to play, and I love the fact that it's just a single price deck you can mess about with and have some fun. But Ditto, oh my god, this Ditto's transformative start is so great for trying to open a Mew and then only needing to actually play 2 Mew. And as you saw in one of the games, if you already have the Mew and a way to get it out, then you could just use it to get something like a Frigibax. It acts as a third Frigibax, acts as a third Bidoof, right? It just gives you that. I really like the versatility of this in a deck that requires a lot of evolutions. I think that's really cool. And then it partnering so well with this Ditto, it just is a lovely little archetype, which will get much better when Jirachi comes out. So keep an eye out. I will be revisiting this in the future. But nonetheless, we're going to leave it there. Suggestions would be to cut Cobalion, add a superior energy retrieval, maybe find a way to get Defiance banned into the mix if you really want to, but I really like the idea of cutting Cobalion energy retrieval. But yeah, do leave a like if you enjoyed. Please subscribe for more. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.